A nonprofit Native American group says that it wants the Washington Commanders to go back to being called the Washington Redskins. The NFL team changed its names just 1 year ago after years of pressure over accusations that the name was racist and that it preyed on Native American culture. But the Native American Guardians Association says that it's time to stop cancel culture. And the group has a petition now with more than 99,000 signatures. You see it there, demanding the same. Now, Bill Dieckman joins us now. He is the Midwest director of the Native American Guardians Association, also a U.S. Marine. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Tell us why your organization started this petition.
Actually, the NAGA organization didn't actually start the petition. It was an individual named Daniel Pazzalori, who big fan, just a fan. He has since become a NAGA warrior for us, joining forces. But when he started this, we were standing ready to begin our campaign anyway. So it just made sense to join forces and back this gentleman up. And
so can I ask the Native American Guardians,
tidal wave.
I'm sorry to interrupt, the Native American Guardians Association was planning to also protest or push for change back to the original name.
Absolutely.
And why is that?
Because there's a great honor in the name Redskin, which if we go by what's been reported versus what's actually factual, it's very opposite ends of the spectrum. Term Redskin is not a derogatory term or a racist term. I'm not saying somebody couldn't say it in a derogatory term or in a racist way, but Redskin is actually the status symbol of an elite warrior. And it's actually a purification ceremony where braves on the warpath actually paint their skin red to go to battle. And it's actually extremely honorable. And it's a very, very, very deep ceremony that is very not only steeped in history, but it's a purification ceremony where you make a deal with the Almighty that you're ready to die in battle if you need to.
I really appreciate that context. Thank you for sharing it with us. Are there any concerns about these teams, largely led by white men who profit off of them, misappropriating that original meaning in that culture?
Well, you know, I guess if you're talking in the business sense, I guess that's possible in any business. So it's not a black-white thing for us. It's about rescuing our culture and preserving our history and defeating the damage done by the cancel culture, which I think is misguided. However, part of me believes in my heart that a lot of people were acting in good faith. They just didn't have the full or the proper information. So they're trying to fight racism, and God bless them for that. But you can't fight racism by eradicating and erasing people's culture or race of people.
I hear you.
And that's what's happening right now.
Are the Commanders just the beginning? Does your organization now want other teams to change their names? And also, what about the mascots? There are some, beyond just names. Is your organization also in favor of maintaining and keeping those mascots?
Let me go to your first part, the first part of your question. I don't really know the grand plan. I know that it's not even about the team names and what have you is kind of secondary. It's more about our culture and our history. For sure, we want to preserve Native imagery and get rid of the notion that all Native imagery is racist and evil and needs to be erased. So that's the first part. Second part, I think if people actually find out what we're about and listen to the facts, the figures that have stood up in court, they're going to understand. And I know there will still be people that argue, but we at least like to get our narrative out because it's not been represented for over a decade. And we really have a lot of facts and figures that even went to the Supreme Court. So it's nice that we have built a really strong team as far as the NAGA community. We have people from every walk of life, every up and down the demographic of faith, value, And it's wonderful to have a family like that that's so diverse. So, plus we've got a very, very incredible, strong leader in Eunice Davidson. We have some great legal advisors. So we actually have a full game plan now as far as how do we move forward. I personally just don't know exactly what, not that we're trying to skip from team to team to team, because our movement is way bigger than that. It's about rescuing our culture and our history, preserving it. And honestly, we do want to reinstate Native imagery and make it good again.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.